sarva-loka-maheśvaram yajñātvā jñātvā So, the sages in the Naimisharanya, their inquiry was that after departure of Krishna, the principles of religion under whom they are now protected. Religious principles should be protected. Therefore, Krishna's another name is Dharma Setu. He protects. Yada hi dharma saglani bhavati bharat. Tadatmanam sujamaham. Just like it is the duty of the state, of the government, to give protection to the Department of Law and Order. Similarly, Krishna, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he gives protection to religious principles. But the world is so deteriorated that Krishna comes, he gives protection, makes things in order, leaves his instruction, just like when Krishna came. He personally supervised the religious principles, and practically he killed so many demons who are against religious principles. Demons means those who are against religious principles. And he left his instruction, Bhagavad Gita, how to follow the religious principle. The sum and substance of religious principle is to surrender to God. Sarva-dharmān parityajya māmekam saranam. This is religion. Religion means the order given by God. That's all. This is a simple definition of religion. If anyone asks, what do you mean by religion? Religion means to abide by the orders of God. That's all. Just like good citizen means who abides by the order of the government. That's all. There is no difficulty to understand. What is good citizen? Whatever the government gives you law, and if you follow, then you are a good citizen. Similarly, there is order by God, and anyone who follows that order, he is religious. Religious does not mean a kind of faith. That English translation of the word religion is not sufficient. Faith, I believe in this, I may not believe in this, that is different. But law means you must. There is no question of you believe or not believe. You believe or not believe, it doesn't matter. Law is law. Suppose there is fire. I believe that I will touch the fire, it will not burn. But that is not law. It must burn. Even a child touches the fire, it will burn. There is no excuse. Similarly, dharman tu sakshat bhagavat pranitam. Gosai ji, এখানে আসুন. Let him come and sit down. No, এখানে আসুন. No. So you cannot violate the laws of God. Any one of us we know, just like we eat. Eating is the law of God. Everyone should eat. But if you eat more, if you violate the law, you can eat whatever you require, little. But if you eat more, if you violate this law, then you will be diseased immediately. Daivi-jesa gunamai mama maya durattaya. As soon as you violate the laws of God, you will be punished. Therefore, Sutta Goswami says, Munayo sadhu tristuvam bhavadvi loka-mangalam. You have inquired about Krishna. It is a very noble question. Sadhu. Sadhu means pious, noble. So if people simply inquire about Krishna, what is Krishna? Just like we are preaching all over the world, to arouse this inquisitiveness about Krishna. And actually that is happening. Our Krishna books, wherever we present, because this Krishna consciousness movement is now spread all over the world, they are very much inquisitive to know about Krishna. This Krishna trilogy is selling anywhere like hotcakes. They are inquisitive now to know about Krishna. So, this is very good sign. If simply people try to inquire about Krishna, day will come, he will be liberated. Just like in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, Krishna bhakti kaile sarva-karma krita ha. Vishwas shabde, Shraddha shabde, Vishwas sudhira nischay. Krishna bhakti kaile sarva-karma krita ha. Shraddha, to advance in spiritual life, the beginning is Shraddha, faith. That is faith. Shraddha, not exactly faith. Shraddha means respectful. No, it is nice. That is called Shraddha. So, Srila Rupa Goswami, in front of whom we are now speaking, he gave us the definition how one can make progress in spiritual life. Everyone is blind after material way of life. So, the mission of human life is to get out of these clutches of Maya. That is the real mission of life. We are missing the point. Buddhi kunopi tridhatute. We are accepting this body as everything, and The modern civilization means to enjoy bodily comforts as much as possible. That is perfection of civilization. No. That is not perfection of civilization. That they do not know, especially the demons, the non-devotees, they do not know. This question was raised by Hiranyakashipu before Prahlad, why you are after so much Krishna nonsense boy? So he replied, his father, Nate vidu sartha gating hi Vishnu. My dear father, generally, demons like you, yes, he addressed his father, Asura Bhārja. Asura Bhārja means the best of the demons. He was not afraid. He was a 5-year-old boy. And he inquired some question, my dear boy, what you have learned first class from your teachers? You don't know. So, Prahlad Maharaj addressed his father, Tat sadhu manne asura bhajja. Asura bhajja. His father was addressed, not father. He was addressed, my dear, the best of the asuras. Asura bhajja. Tat sadhu manne asura bhajja dihina. So, when you become actually preacher of God consciousness, you cannot make any compromise. You must call the spade a spade. That's like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj is one of the Mahajans. Out of the 12 Mahajans, he is one of them. Because he was very bold. He was not afraid of his demonic father. He chastised him in so many ways, but he was never afraid. So, just like our people are being persecuted in Australia, you know, they have been put into jail because they are preaching Hare Krishna. So, this is not a very easy thing, easy going. My Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, he did not like that his disciples would be easy going, cheap Vaishnava, cheap Vaishnava. Mon tumi kisher Vaishnava. He sang a song, my dear mind, you are going to be a Vaishnava. And what kind of Vaishnava you are? Mon tumi kisher Vaishnava. Pratistharo tare nirjanara ghare tabo hari naam kevalo koito. You are chanting Hare Krishna, imitating Haridas Thakur or Rupa Goswami in a solitary place, not solitary place, you are thinking of woman and money, that's all. Mind is filled with dirty things. So this kind of bhajan is simply cheating. Cheating. He was after preaching. First of all, go door to door. Just like Nityananda Prabhu did it. At the risk of life, he was hurt by Jagai Maharaj. Blood came out of his head. Lord Chaitanya became very much angry. He wanted to kill immediately Jagai Maharaj. Lord Nityananda said, my dear child, you promise that this incarnation will not take any weapon Please be kind upon them. So, this is Nityananda. Nityananda Bonso means one who takes the risk of preaching work. He can claim of Nityananda Bonso. Not that easy going. The preaching work is not easy going. There are so many difficulties. All the big preachers, Sri Ramanujarya, his life was attempted to be killed. Why Ramanujarya? My Guru Maharaj was attempted to be killed. 25,000 rupees were raised fund for bribing the police officer. He told me personally. The Navadeh Gosai, they wanted to kill him. So, preaching work is always risky. Tat-sadhu manne survādhidīta. So, kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ, if you want to make the whole world peaceful, Yena ātmā suprasīdati. Suprasīdati. Prasīdati means become satisfied. And su means super, extra satisfaction. That people should be educated to inquire about Krishna. That's all. Simply. These very words, jat-kita kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ, make such propaganda in a way that everyone becomes inquisitive. What is this nonsense Krishna they are speaking? At least, just like Jagai Madai, when in the beginning, they are very much averse to Sankirtan, Hari Sankirtan. But one day, the Madai was telling to Jagai, my dear brother Jagai, after all, these rascals sing very nicely. Hare Krishna, they sing well. Oh, you are going to be Vaishnava? Huh? No, I am not going to be Vaishnava. I am just appreciating. They sing very nice. So you go like that. They will arrest you. You have got good experience. In London, they were arrested. And you are in London. How many times you are arrested? 3 times. Our record is that our people were arrested 36 times. Then now the police has become disgusted. They don't be arrested. Yes. But this thing is going on in Australia, especially in Melbourne. I have got received. So they asked me what to do. And we do chant Hare Krishna, and you will get good opportunity when you are put into jail. You will be free to chant Hare Krishna. So they are doing that. They are not eating. The minister in charge of the jail department, he was perturbed that these people are not eating, and they were allowed so that you can cook. But they refused because the same kitchen they are cooking, flesh, so they refused. So then, after a few days, they were let loose. All right, you go home. Yes. So this is going on. So religious persecution is always there. Even the father, what to speak about it? The father, Hiranyakashipu, he chastised his son. So, don't be afraid. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted. Jare dakho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says. This is the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone you meet, any damn rascal or gentleman, it doesn't matter. Try to convince him about Krishna and let him inquire about Krishna, then his life will be successful. simply begins to inquire what is Krishna, then his path of liberation becomes open immediately. Therefore Sutta Goswami says, Jatkita kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ jñātvā suprasīdati. Actually, everyone is suffering. That is the law of material nature. Narottam Thakur, he says, Bishaya Vishanale Divanisi Hiya Jole Toribare Nakoinu Upar. Bishaya. Those who are materialistic, that is called Bishaya. Bishaya means eating, sleeping, sex, intercourse and defense. How I shall be protected? How shall I enjoy sex? How shall I eat more? I shall sleep more? This is called Bishaya. Bishaya does not mean a very rich man, Bishaya. A poor man can be Bishaya. And a rich man can be renowned. Just like Ramananda Raj. He was governor, a grihastha, not even sannyasi. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted him not as grihastha, more than a sannyasi. So Bishaya means does not mean that if one is very rich then he is Bishaya. Bishaya means one is only interested with these four things: eating, sleeping, mating and defending. The whole world is going like that. The modern civilization, they are simply interested how to eat, how to sleep. In your country, in America, you know very well, their whole day working, how to construct a skyscraper building, how to own at least 4 cars. So long we shall be attached to this Vishaya. Simply, there cannot be any peace. There cannot be any peace. It is impossible. Therefore, Narottam Thakur says that Vishaya Vishanale. Anala means fire. There are different types of fire also. Vishanala, the burning sensation by drinking poison. Vishaya Vishanale Divanishi Hyajaya. Whole day and night, 24 hours, my heart is burning. Vishaya Vishanale Divanishi. Toribare Nakuno. I did not try how to get out of this blazing fire. Golokera premo dhana harinama sankirtana rotina janmila keno tai. This is only relief is this Krishna song. Harinama sankirtana. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered that Bharat bhumite manusya janma hoila ja. Janma sartha kori karo paropakar. So, paropakar, this human life is meant for doing well to others, not exploiting others. That is animalism. I kill this animal and eat. Tiger, very powerful. That is animalism. It has no value. Who is asking for the tiger? Although he is so powerful. There must be some upakar. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission is not tigerism, but welfare activity. People are very much so-called philanthropists. They open hospitals, schools and other things. But actually they do not know what is the real disease of the human being. The real disease is that he has forgotten Krishna. That's all. Otherwise there is no scarcity in the world. As I have repeatedly told you, that Especially I have seen practically in America, in Africa, in Australia, there is so much immense scope for producing food that 10 times of the whole population of the world could be fed simply by utilizing the open land is still available. So there is no question of scarcity. We have simply mismanaged. Due to lack of Krishna consciousness, we have mismanaged things. Krishna says, bhoktāraṁ yajñā-tapasāṁ sarva-loka-maheśvaram. suhṛdaṁ sarva-bhūtānāṁ jñātvā śāntim. If you want peace, then you try to understand these three principles of life. What is that? The Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. No more enjoyer, all servants. Ekale, īśvara, Krishna are sab bhṛtya. This, everyone is servant. Not that everyone is equal to Krishna. That has become a cheap business. So many kṛṣṇa-avatāras and so many demigods that counted as good as Krishna. But Krishna says, mattaḥ parataraṁ nānyat kiñcid asti dhanañjaya. There is no more superior authority than you. Therefore, this kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ, it simply, people become inquisitive. What is Krishna? And you simply try to answer them. We have got so many books now. Then the whole world will be peaceful. Yena, ātmā suprasīdati. Everyone is hankering after. Where is peace? Where is peace? You know, you European American boys, you have come to Krishna consciousness because on account of your hankering. Where is peace? Is it not? What is that? You are not after money. Because money and woman you have seen enough. There is no scarcity of money and woman in Europe and America. You can earn as much as you like and you can enjoy. But still, why they are coming out confused? They want something. That I have several times repeated, that your only qualification is you are advancing in Krishna consciousness because you have no other material desire. Annavilasita sunnam. Nobody can allure you by material inducement. Here is money, please come. Here is woman, please come. That you have seen. You want something. Parang dishyani vartati. So that's a very good qualification. Not only you who have come to me as my disciple, I am speaking of the whole Europeans and Americans. So try to impress the whole Western world about kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ. Then they will be happy. That is our mission. Jatkita kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ jñātvā suprasīdati munayo sadhu pristo. And Sutta Goswami welcomed the inquiry. Oh, it is a nice inquiry, very nice inquiry. You are inquiring about Krishna. Oh, I have got this opportunity to answer. Anyone, any devotee, any servant of Krishna, as soon as he will be questioned by somebody about Krishna, he will be very, very happy. Oh, here is an opportunity to speak about Krishna. Just like when Naradji inquired from Brahma, I know that you are everything, but at the same time I see that you are meditating upon somebody else. What is that? So Narada, Brahma welcomed this inquiry. My dear Narada, it is a very nice question. Now, you have given me opportunity to speak about my master. So, great sages, they were congratulated by Suta Goswami, all the sages in the Naimisharanya, just like you are sitting here. This is the process of understanding kṛṣṇa-sampraśnaḥ. Formerly, there were no big halls. Just like in your country and all over the world, we are speaking in big, big halls. Formerly, the method was just like here, in this very sacred place, all the Goswamis used to study Bhagavad under the leadership of Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. This is the most important place in the world. So you have got this opportunity. So, गोने चले जाते हैं क्या? हाँ, तार चिंता। आर की चला। So, at least for a few days, let us sit down here and under the protection of Srila Rupa Goswami and Jiva Goswami. This place is a very sanctified place. They used to assemble here. So we are not going to imitate them, but we want a place under the shelter of their lotus feet and discuss something of their contribution. Then our life may be one day successful. Thank you very much. Three principles mean to understand that Krishna is the supreme sole proprietor.
That is point one.
Yes. And the second point is, because he is the supreme proprietor, he is the supreme enjoyer. And generally, one who is enjoyer, people do not like. So just like this, capitalists and the communists. The capitalists, they have made their program for becoming enjoyer. And the capitalists, communists, they do not like it. Because they know these people are enjoyers, they cannot fulfill our desires. But Krishna is not like that. Although he is the supreme enjoyer, although he is the supreme proprietor, he is the best friend of everyone. Śrīdam sarva-bhūtānāṁ. Śrīdam sarva-bhūtānāṁ. He is not friend of this class of men, just like we become these political leaders, they become friends of the country, but they are their own party men. I am Congress party, I am this party, so I love this party. And even if he loves all human beings, he sends the animals to the slaughter. So he cannot be friend of everyone. But Krishna is friend of everyone. You have seen Krishna's picture. He is embracing the cup also, and he is embracing Radharani. Not that he is simply attached to Radharani and the gopis. He is attached to everyone, every living being. Sarva-jñāna-ishu kavaltya, sambhavati. Therefore Krishna is the best friend of everyone. If you want friendship, you make friendship with Krishna. And because he is the proprietor, he is protecting. These are the 3 points. Is that clear? Or you have got any question, you can question. Let it be clear. This is very intelligent question. So if we have to search out a friend, just search out Krishna. Make friendship with him. Śrīdam sarva. He will satisfy you in all respects. And he's not poor because bhoktāraṁ, sarva-loka-maheśvaram, he is the proprietor of everything. What do you want? Everything will be supplied. He's so nice. So if you understand these 3 points about Krishna, then our life becomes the best.
The devotee should try in meditation versus to inquire about Krishna consciousness. On the other hand, it should be uncompromising.
No. Thing is that if you chant Hare Krishna mantra, this very process will make his heart clean. Krishna consciousness can be understood not in dirty condition of mind. Jīsāṁ antagataṁ papam. That is the definition given by Krishna. Krishna, to understand Krishna is not so easy. Therefore Krishna says, Jīsāṁ antagataṁ papam. Janānaṁ punya karma. Persons who are simply engaged in pious activities and completely all sinful reaction of his life has ceased, te dandamaha nirmukta bhajanti ma. He is no more hesitating or checked. Ahitati apratihata, he can chant Krishna, he can dance Krishna. So this process of chanting Hare Krishna means making him clean of all sinful reactions. So you chant, he'll hear, and as he hears, his heart becomes clean, then he'll naturally inquire about it. So you have to create that situation. You go on chanting Hare Krishna, and as people will hear, his heart will be clean, naturally he will be inquiring about it. They do not inquire about Krishna because the heart is hearing and chanting, then he will be clean.
You're talking about the importance of preaching. Does it make any difference whether it's in India or in the United States?